What's up, guys? It's J&D Exotics and welcome back. Shake my hand. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be talking about green keel bellied lizards and how to successfully keep them in captivity. I love these guys, so I'm very excited for this. And without any further ado, let's jump into it. Hey, before we begin, if you guys like this type of content, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I'll also post my channel link right around here for you guys to go watch more content if you'd like. Thank you. Green keel bellied lizards, or Gastropholis brazina, are a beautiful bright green diurnal lizard from the eastern coast of Africa. They receive their names from their green-colored keeled scales. This species can be found in forest and coastal plains of Kenya, Mozambique, and Tanzania. They are an active lizard, and their prehensile tails make up most of their body length. Due to green keels being a highly active species, and adults reaching lengths of 10 to 16 inches long, a larger tank should be provided for them to have an ample amount of room. An 18 by 18 by 24 tank can house a pair of adults, although you can always go bigger. Be sure to keep males separate because they do tend to be territorial and they can fight. These guys are an arboreal lizard, so provide branches and cork rounds for them to climb and hide into. You should also provide a substrate layer thick enough because these guys do burrow. I have mine in a bioactive setup with golden pothos and wandering Jew clippings. I didn't choose expensive plants when setting up the tank because these guys will trample over them. These lizards also love wedging themselves in smaller tight spaces when they sleep, so keep that in mind when setting up your hardscape. Green keels require full spectrum lighting, so supply them with a moderate amount of UVA and UVB. When I think of Africa, I always imagine very hot conditions, but the coastal plains where these guys are from rarely exceed the mid-80s. Supplying these guys with a basking spot around 90 degrees Fahrenheit and an ambient temperature ranging from 70 to 80 degrees will keep your green-keeled lizard happy and healthy. They prefer moderately high humidity, so keeping it at 60 to 75% is perfect for these guys. You can obtain this humidity by misting the tank several times a day. In the wild, green keel bellied lizards eat insects, and they've also been known to eat smaller lizards. In captivity, I offer mine crickets, mealworms, dubia roaches, and waxworms as a treat. Be sure to vitamin and calcium dust the insects before feeding them. I haven't mentioned this in any of my other videos, but I feel like I should mention this. All of my feeders are gut loaded and well taken care of. This is important and ensures that all of the insects are healthy and supply the right nutrients to my reptiles and amphibians. When it comes to hydration, green keels will drink the water off the leaves that accumulates from misting the tanks. You can also offer a small water bowl. This gives the animal the option to drink from the water bowl if it does so choose to, and if it doesn't, it'll help keep the humidity up in the tank. When it comes to handling, I've been working with my green keel bellied lizard to trust me inside of his enclosure, but I haven't necessarily attempted to hold him. From my knowledge, and after watching my lizard's behavior, green keels are a very shy and secretive reptile. They would rather hang out in the back of the tank and watch you from behind something, rather than coming right up to you. Because of this, I'm choosing to have mine as a display animal so I don't have to put any extra stress on him. My form of bonding with this lizard would be tongue feeding. Plus, these guys are incredibly fast and they can get away from you in a heartbeat. It's also very important to watch your lizard's coloration. If they start to turn a darker green color, they're stressed out and they need their space. In this instance, just leave the lizard alone and give it what it wants. With all this being said, there have been plenty of successful attempts where people have handled their green keel lizards. This is just what I'm choosing to do with mine for the time being. As far as sexing these guys go, if you look underneath your individual's hind legs and you notice that they have very well established femoral pores, then you probably have yourself a male. Females may have pores underneath their legs, but it won't be nearly as defined as the males. If you do plan to breed these guys, it would help to imitate the natural weather patterns from the countries they're from. In Kenya, Mozambique, and Tanzania, the springs are hot and very wet, so misting the tank several times a day will be needed. The summers in these countries are drier and cooler, with the humidity staying around 60%. Be prepared, green keels are egg gluers, and they can glue anywhere from 6 to 12 eggs at a time. If it's possible, remove the eggs and incubate them at 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep the eggs in damp sphagnum moss or vermiculite. The eggs will take anywhere from 80 to 90 days to hatch. Before you purchase a green keel bellied lizard, just keep in the back of your mind that these guys will live from 10 to 15 years old, so you are in for a long commitment. So there you guys have it. That's my green keel bellied lizard care guide. As always, I do highly recommend that you guys go out and do your own research. The more knowledge, the better. I also want to give a shout out to the father and son team over at Exotic Idiotics. I'm going to post their channel link down in the description. You guys should go check them out. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to check out the channel and subscribe, I'll post that right here. And if you guys just want to watch more content, I'll post that right here. Thank you again very much.